Hello, everybody. I'm back home. I got home last night, and I'm logging in late. It's 10:21 p.m. here in Phoenix on Friday, and I slept during the day and was a little bored, so I decided to check in with you guys, see how you guys are doing. See who's awake, who's gonna join me. Christian de Anda art since you started your channel. What's been one personality characteristic that you noticed changed? Um, on For me, I would say I say this all the time. More understanding, more compassionate, little more patient, a little bit. Lisa Murillo, hello. Wavy, hello. And Courtney Wadino is in Minnesota. Courtney Wadino has the distance trophy so far. Lenore Romero, hello. Doing good, thank you. Carlotta de la Rosa is says good evening. Hello, Carlotta. Thank you for joining. Linda Origel, hello. Gina Titla, hello. How are you? Hopefully you're doing well, my friend. Appreciate you logging in all late. 10:23 p.m. Seems kind of late. Fernanda Lewis is in Southern Arizona. Stay safe down there, Fernanda. Thank you for joining. Appreciate you. Daisy, Wazy, Chicken, and Paisley's heart. Is Miggs still out there? I'm sure he is. I haven't seen him, but I'm sure he's still out there. George Villacorta. What's up, Arturo Chicken? Mean from North Hollywood, California. What? Hello, George. Peach. I'm back. Yeah, I got home last night. Also, I was exhausted. It was a busy week at work, traveling and working meetings. Fun stuff. Colton Randall, hello. Tokyo, hey. Chaz, hello. Bryce Gardner is in Washington State, hello. Wavy, it says it's 12:23, somewhere in the Midwest, I guess. Lynn Hill is in the city of Roses, Pasadena, California, although there is a Pasadena, Texas, I think. Susan G, hello. Kobe is in LA, California, hello. Stephanie McCrary, so glad I finally get on another live chat. Your heart is so amazing. God bless you. And I wanted to send you my favorite Bible. Send me your favorite Bible. That'd be really cool, Stephanie. Thank you very much, Stephanie McHenry. You're awesome. Julianne Figliola. Happy Friday, Julianne. You're awesome. Thank you. Martha Morgan. Yeah, I'm happy I'm in my bed. My bed's a lot more comfortable. Well, take that back. The hotel bed I was there at is a Holiday Inn. It was comfortable, but it wasn't my bed, right? And like random people sleep on that bed, so it's kind of hotels are kind of gross a little bit when you think about it. Daniel from Texas, hello. Don, hello. Lulu, no update on Lulu. I haven't seen Lulu since last interview. Hopefully she's doing good. Gina, yeah, 100,000 subscribers. We crossed that threshold last night when I landed. I was on the tarmac I was on the tarmac here in Phoenix. We had just landed, and it flipped to 100,000 subscribers last night. So that was really cool. Lynn Payne, how's Jessica? I haven't seen Jessica or heard from her. I did hear from her mom, Michelle. She texted me this week, but I haven't heard back from her. Emma Linson, hello, how are you in South Mountain? Cool. Life with Nat, hello, Nat. Ruby, Ruby, hello. Ruby is logging in late too. Hey, Ruby. Michelle got locks. Montgomery, Alabama. Hello, Alabama Crimson Tide. Strawberries and cream needs help. And hello, Brenda. Hola, how are you? Doing good. Kelly Collins, insomnia is a good thing for once. For once, I get insomnia once in a while, but hopefully not tonight. Denali Rida, Kansas City. KC is checking in. Thanks for logging in. Lynn Payne is in Portland, Oregon. Awesome. I've never been to Portland, Oregon. I don't know if I would go to Portland, Oregon. It's a disaster over there. It's our West Coast Chicago. Chuck Ensko, I'm doing good, thank you. Chucky, you're in the Inland Empire. I'm doing good, thank you. Manuel Ruby is in Colorado. Stephanie Henry, hotels are kind of gross. I agree. Stephanie is in Louisville, Kentucky. Awesome, Louisville. Who's from Louisville, Kentucky? I think Cassius Clay was born in Louisville, Kentucky. I think Cassius Clay changed his name to Muhammad Ali. Uh, Bryce Gardner, I like Arizona weather. I do too. Omar Valadez, hello. Aileen Ronquillo, hi, watching out here from the Philippines. Keep safe and God bless. Thank you for logging in, Aileen Ronquillo from the Philippines, right? A lot of cities in the Philippines, but stay safe out there. God bless you and your family. Philippines are amazing. My favorite Philippine dish is sinigang, pork sinigang. So our Eileen Ronquillo wins the long distance award. That's the Philippines is really, really far. Chuck Ensko, thank you. Congratulations on 100,000 subs. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. Danilia Levas, hello. Your eyes are puffy. Mario Condello, have you ever felt lost in Phoenix yourself? Never. I never. I've never dealt with any of those issues ever in my life, thankfully. Brenda says, "Yeah, it's terrible from what I've heard. Crime is insane in Portland. Yeah, it's just politicians, our society, the way it's going down the drain. Politicians think they're helping, and they're making it worse. They think they're helping disadvantaged communities, but they're actually hurting those communities the most. They just don't get it. And you guys keep voting for them. Stop it." Omar Valadez, Ryan Garcia versus Tank Davis tomorrow live. Who's ready? I hope I'm going for Ryan Garcia. Right? It's a very it's an even fight. Um, so we'll see. But yeah, definitely gonna watch it. So I'm excited. Jeff, thank you very much. Appreciate it, Jeff. You're one of my first subscribers back in the day, over 2 years ago. So appreciate 100,000 subscribers. Yeah, we crossed that threshold last night at about 9:30 last night, Thursday night. I was on the tarmac at the airport in the plane waiting to get off. Juliana Sanchez, hello. I'm good. Thank you. Velia Aris Mendes, hello. Aries loves, hello. 87 people at 10:30 Arizona time. I thought I was gonna have like 5 people. Everybody's asleep, out partying, out drinking, whatever. So it's kind of cool. I got this is the latest I've ever logged on in a live session. I just want to say hi. I don't have any like news or anything. I just want to say hi. I was a little bored actually, to be honest with you guys. Isn't that funny? Brenda, yeah, hopefully he wins. Just me says lumpia. Yeah, lumpias are what like egg rolls. Egg rolls are cool. There's so many dishes in the Philippines that I like. Update on Caitlin. Have not seen Caitlin. Hopefully she's good. Sinigang adobo pamsit. Yeah, good stuff, right? Good, yummy stuff. Chuck Ensko, Ryan Garcia with the win. America First. Do any people you interview talk about gang stalking? Yes. Who was talking about gang stalking last week? Gosh, what is her name? What is her name? The lady that had the cord around her neck last week. Haley. She talked about gang stalking a little bit. So I think that was last week. So if you want to check that out, it was actually 2 weeks ago. If you want to check it out. Um, Eileen Ronquillo, thank you. Pork sinigang and chicken and pork adobo. I just ate fish, Eileen, but if you keep talking like that, I'm gonna have to eat again, and I'm gonna blame Eileen Ronquillo in the Philippines. Ruby Renova, yeah, Jeff, give us an update. Hopefully, Melissa's doing better. Prayers have been sent for me and many Lost in Phoenix family subscribers. So keep us updated. Jeff, you and your family are not alone. You have this family here that's very supportive. Okay. Daniel from Texas says, I think Tank will win. So I want Ryan to win, but if you forced me, if you said, hey, you have to spend $100, you have to bet $100 of your money, I would put it on Tank Davis because he has more power. I think more just power, knockout power. So we'll see. Danilia Levas, it's so cute that you pronounce my name correctly. Oh yeah, it's a good thing, right? When people get your name correct. So Danilia, I just kind of read what I see there. So Danilia, I'm sure a lot of people mess it up, right? You hear all kind of stuff. Danilia, Danila, uh, Heina, Waiter. Hello, Jeff. Jeff has fans in New Zealand. Awesome, Jeff. Heina, Waiter, what Terry. Thanks for logging in all the way from New Zealand to say hi to Jeff. Aries love just me and Filipino food. 99th and Thomas has a Filipino truck. I'm about to go check it out. America First says swirling down the toilet to economic crash. Hope not. That's gonna be bad and devastating for a lot of people. Make you baby girl. Hello. Jeff says Melissa's gonna have surgery next week. Awesome, Jeff. Keep us updated. Hopefully that surgery goes well and she feels better. They have ube horchata. I had ube ice cream, purple, right? Purple ice cream, ube. Really good. Love it. Danilia, I'm in Texas, so it's kind of late. Danilia is in Texas. Cool. 95 people on a Friday night at 10:35 Arizona time. I'm like really shocked to be honest with you. I didn't expect all you guys to be awake. It's funny. But thanks for joining me. I appreciate you guys. You guys are probably as bored as me, huh? Brenda says, "How was your trip to the cheese state?" It was good. I've been there a lot of times for work, and it was really cool to see a lot of people that I hadn't seen in years from work, right? Because of the pandemic. So it was great. I had a blast. I laughed a lot, and I, um, worked a lot of meetings, and learned a lot. So it was fun. It's awesome. Love it. Hello Kitchen on what 35th Avenue in Dunlap or something. So love that place. Just me. Hello, Chaz. Pork chicken adobo is my favorite dish. Yummy. Tambayan. Cool. Jesus Marquez Jimenez, Lord, I was visiting Phoenix for only 4 days. I love so much Phoenix too much. I would have liked to meet you there, but I had few time there. I love the big airport, SkyTrain. Awesome, Jesus. Well, maybe next time, Kay. I'm glad you enjoyed your trip here in Phoenix. Maybe next time. So thank you for checking in. I appreciate you. Bryce Gardner, do you remember the Phoenix Lights, March 13th, 1997? Yeah, my mom lived in Awatuki back then, and she remembers seeing something that night. So kind of creepy, right? They still haven't explained it. Jose de la Cruz, hello. Thanks for checking in. Appreciate you. Just me. Do you ever watch Canadian Prepper on YouTube? Good info. I never have, but I should check it out. Got to prep for the our crazy future. Christian Dan, the art. Do you ever have people mention Midnight Productions? Yeah, I've heard. I've had a lot of people mention it. Haven't heard that in a long time, but lots of people have mentioned Midnight Productions. Unfortunately, Amanda, welcome back. Do you have a jet lag? Did you eat fresh cheese curds? I did eat cheese curds over there. I don't have a jet lag anymore because I slept pretty good last night and this today. Um, I'm not tired. I feel good, but yeah, it was a long, 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 rough week. That's for sure. I drank a lot of coffee to stay awake. Not today, but this week at work. Stephanie McHenry says it's the start of Derby here in Louisville. Thunder over Louisville starts off the 2 weeks before Derby. It's a little chilly and rainy, so I don't think there's too many people out downtown. Yeah, not chilly here. It's like 90 some degrees, getting hot. Eileen G. Roquillo, can you please shout out to my cousins? Yeah, I can shout it out as long as in like, all cousins, right? I got a two cousin limit. So pick your two best favorite cousins. Because I know a lot of Filipinos are like Mexicans. We have a bunch of cousins. It's a Spanish in us, I guess. Uh, Elita Baca. Hello, Elita. How are you? Life with Nat. I just saw Caitlin on another channel, but it didn't look like she was doing well. She mentioned she hadn't ate in a few days, but keeping her in my prayers. Yep. I haven't seen her in a while. Prayers for Caitlin. She has my number. I've given her my card like 10 times. So she's always welcome to reach out to me. But if I don't find her, if I don't see her, then I can't help her. So best of luck to her. Prayers for her. Danilia Leva says yes with four S's. Joseph Garcia, hey Art, just tuning in. So on this day, 7 years ago, Prince passed away. I'm a big fan. I put it out there because unfortunately he died of a fentanyl overdose. Joseph, thank you for logging in late on a Friday. I appreciate you. Um, Prince, yeah, Prince, a good musician, iconic musician, right? Known the world over, very influential musician. I enjoyed some of his music, definitely. It's just so weird how, you could have it all, right? You could be a millionaire, a billionaire, musician, actor, right? So, um, you know, the king of of rock, right? Elvis had it all. It wasn't enough, right? He had to numb that pain. He had to fill that void. He had it all, right? Money, women, just everything in the entire world, right? And it wasn't enough. Same Prince, Michael Jackson, and I can go on and on and on and on, right? And they go to drugs to fill that void, that pain. Um, you think that they would be the first people because they could afford it to help with coping skills. Go buy some coping skills, right? Go buy some trauma therapy, right? Have a physician. A therapist living at your house to talk to every single day. I don't get it, but prayers, rest in peace, Prince, and all of your fans. Rocio Olomi is in San Diego, so it's probably like what 9:42 in San Diego. Awesome, Rocio. I've never seen your name before. It's a cool name. I like it. Um, and thanks for commenting. I appreciate you. 112 people right now. It's I honestly expected 10 people. I was gonna have a little conversation with like me and the 10 people that I thought were gonna be here, not 112 people on a Friday night. Late Friday night. So funny. But again, I appreciate you guys. You're awesome. Brenda says it's 1 p.m. So Brenda's probably on the East Coast. So Brenda, thanks for staying up late. Wavy says I'm working on stained glass because my child is actually sleeping. Yay. Productive time for Wavy. Good job, Wavy. Carlotta de la Rosa, we all keep up with you. As long as your husband doesn't get mad, Carlotta, okay? Don't be neglecting him because you want to hang out lost in Phoenix. I'm not taking the blame. Chuck Ensko, I don't know if I don't think I'm popular, but it's funny. It's cool to have so many supportive people, right? Like-minded individuals that think alike. Carol Guzman, Chubbs, enjoying your life while washing baby bottles. Man, that's a mom right there on Friday night washing baby bottles. That's cool, right? 5 years ago, she was out drinking bottles, and now she's washing baby bottles. Cool, Carol. Aries loves. I've had a long day. Just got home from grocery shopping, kid basketball games in the AM. You did some late grocery shopping. Wow. Danilia Levas lives in Texas, but it's from Phoenix, Arizona. So, um, awesome. Your family's probably in the military, right? Either you're in the military or your husband's in the military. Someone's in the military. Because usually when people go to Texas, it's because of the military. Eileen Ronquillo, here it is. Here's the cousins. I like the story of a teenage pregnant that you have posted, guest 3 weeks ago, I guess. Hope she don't let her baby be adopted. Okay, so it's not the cousins yet, but maybe it's coming. The story is Jessica. I haven't heard from her. She did have her baby Isabella. That's an awesome name. Isabella with the Z. America first. I'm in Texas. Texas is a beautiful state. It's a free state. No nonsense politicians with goofy laws. M. McLean says, "Don't be shocked. You deserve it." So, since food is topic, have to say the best mesquite barbecue chicken in town. Hit up Kebab Grill and go on 16th. Will not disappoint. Favorite spot. Awesome. Check it out one of these days. Chaz, definitely a boring Friday night for me. Danilia Labas, we love hanging out with you. Awesome. Appreciate you. I just saw somebody commented, said something about Elvis. I can't wait to get back to that. Hold on, gang. What I'm doing is I'm like, so this like, so I'm going down the line, the comments, right? And then the system updates and it it uh, pushes it down. So then I have to go back up to read where I was at. So bear with me for 1 second. Bryce Gardner says, I've been to Lake Havasu, Arizona. I've never been to Lake Havasu, Arizona, but I remember a long time ago, I used to work with somebody that used to tell me that he used to love going to Lake Havasu because it was kind of like he had a boat and he would take the boat out to Lake Havasu and he would take beads, kind of like the girls would want beads and they traded, um, kind of like, what's that called? New Orleans, Mardi Gras. So sounds fun. I never went, but Jeff, Melissa's going to have bottom part of her right lung removed. From there, she will start chemotherapy and hopefully get rid of the smaller tumors. Again, prayers, Jeff, for Melissa, you and your family. But if that's what it takes to cure her and make her feel better and um, live a long, fruitful life, then that's what needs to be done. So again, prayers. If you guys, 126 people watching, if you guys can pray for Melissa, Jeff's wife, who will have surgery soon to remove tumors. So let's pray for her recovery. Okay. So um, thanks for the update, Jeff. Just me. You get your flowers tonight, Art. Okay, my flowers. Flowers are cool. I like flowers. Bianca, hello. Purple Rain. I want to watch Purple Rain again. Last time I saw it was back in the '80s, so I need to watch it. I'm going through a little nostalgic phase right now where I'm enjoying movies from like the '80s and '90s. I was watching Top Gun right now. Before I came to do this, came to start the live, I was watching like the original Top Gun with Tom Cruise when he looked really young and normal. Um, he hasn't changed a lot, but he looks a little different now compared to back then when I watched him for the first time. I think Matt Top Gun was definitely the first movie that I saw him in. So it's really cool, really interesting to see that. I saw a picture of the girl. I think her name is Kelly McGillis. I think. Damn, she looks different. You put a picture between Tom Cruise back then and Tom Cruise now. Not that big of a difference, right? But the his love interest in the movie, I think it's Kelly McGillis. I can't remember, but back then she looked like a model, and today not so much like a model. So I'm not sure what happened, but it was a really good movie. So his name in the movie was Maverick, right? I remember his real name, but or his name, the name in the movie, but his um, his Navy fighter pilot name was Maverick. So yeah, good movie, love it. Amanda says it's 10:42 in San Diego. So uh, there are times when San Diego is at the same time as Arizona, and there's times when uh, California is an hour behind us, or yeah, behind us. So Arizona never changes time, so I can't keep track of your guys' time clock changing. It's very frustrating for me, at least. Bronson Kalaike says, "Hey, hello, Jeff. I stumbled upon your page. Truly eye-opening content into the opioid crisis affecting our youth. Thanks for trying to get spotlight on this issue and giving those affected a voice." Awesome, Jeff. You're popular, Jeff. Everybody. So my name's Art Bronson. Jeff is a longtime subscriber and longtime friend of the channel. One of my original subscribers like 2.5 years ago, and he's a moderator and super fan. And my name's Art though, so but thank you, Bronson. I appreciate you. Araceli Sanchez, Friday night group from Hacienda Heights. Is that in California? Probably, right? Joseph says, no drinking today, work tomorrow. Awesome. Very responsible, Joseph. Good job. Emma McLean says, my favorite Filipino spot in town is at my place in Mesa. They would be happy to see for sure. Their fan is the best. Magandang Gabi. Cool. I have to go check it out. J Love, hello. Thanks for checking in. I appreciate you. Bryce Gardner says, "My grandma in high school grew up with Elvis in the 50s." So your grandma had to be from Mississippi, right? Tupelo, Mississippi, because that's where he was born in Tupelo, Mississippi. That is so cool. Bryce Gardner. My grandma is in my grandma in high school grew up with Elvis. That's so cool. Can you imagine if they would have dated, and you would have been like a somehow related to Elvis, right? Bryce Presley. That is so cool. That's a cool story, Bryce. This is the closest I've ever gotten to Elvis. Until I go visit Graceland eventually. Jose Reyes, hello. Thanks for joining. Appreciate you. Jen, hello. Thanks for joining. I appreciate you, Jen. Sabrina Rodrigo, Sabrina Rodriguez. Hi from Waco, Texas. I check up on your channel for Miggy and Carla specifically. What are your thoughts on Miggy seeming possessive to most of channel members? Yeah, it definitely seems possessive. Definitely seems like he has low self-esteem. He has separation anxiety. He suffers from mental health issues. He suffers from emotional issues. He suffers from addiction, obviously. So you put that all together, and it's a recipe for disaster. It's like a powder keg, right? So does he? Is he possessive? Yeah. She might be the best thing that's ever happened to him. And so instead of that inspiring him and motivating him to get better, it does the opposite. You know, I wish that they both met when they were in addiction, but themselves, so um, they feed off of each other. Their energy feeds off of each other, right? Codependency. That's what it is, right? Couples, when they're together in addiction, it's codependency. It's really hard to get out. So Eileen Ronquillo, hope you can visit the Philippines and make some short documentary film because I know every country there's a story behind the curtains. There's a consumption of prohibited drugs. Yeah. Uh, Eileen Ronquillo, the president, your ex former president, gosh, what's his name? Duterte, right? Duterte. He was very strict. I think what I heard was he would send out like the police. The police weren't arresting drug addicts; they were just shooting the dealers over there. Is kind of what I heard. Like he had like little death squads going out there. So it's very interesting. That's kind of their way of dealing with it over there. So yeah, it's a little different than here, that's for sure. I don't think it worked though. Jasmine Polanco, happy Friday. It's your little green heart. She's feeling like Shrek tonight, huh, Jasmine? It's your green heart. Chaz, drugs don't discriminate, rich or poor. It will take us all. Absolutely. Rich, poor, white, black, Hispanic, Asian, Native, doesn't matter. Alita Baca, I'm from New York, so I wanted to ask about the young girl that had her baby. How are they both doing? Also, I had some baby stuff. I mean, a lot that I wanted to give. That girl is Jessica. I haven't heard from her in a long time, like 3 weeks. I don't know how she's doing. I don't know how the baby's doing. The baby's Isabel. The baby was born fine, but I haven't had an update. So, a lot of people donated clothes and Pampers and all this stuff for baby that's still sitting in my garage because I haven't reached out. So, um, prayers for all of them, prayers for everybody, right? Jessica, the baby, Marissa, just all of that group, especially the baby because that's the most vulnerable one. Man, a lot of comments. I can't. Bronson Kaleke. Thank you. Appreciate you. Jasmine Polanco, how's your trip? My trip was good, very busy. I didn't sleep a lot this week until last night. I slept pretty good, and this morning slept pretty good. Took a nap after work, little tiny nap. So I think that's why I'm up right now. Um, R Mar, you are an inspiration. Thank you. You guys inspire me, so appreciate you. Kaylin Griner, what? Wait, they traded what for beads? They traded. Um, uh, it's what people in Mardi Gras trade for beads. Polly Pocket, hello. Danilia Levas, I'm sure you're a good mother and a good father, so you got this. Jose Reyes, blessings for Jeff's wife, Melissa. Absolutely, Jose. Let's pray, continue to pray today, tomorrow, and until cancer is eradicated. I've always thought this is so weird that we can send a man to the moon, right? We can send a man to the moon. We can make a little computer, right? Via our phone and all this stuff that this little computer does, right? So this is basically a computer, and just it's a very small computer. This has more power than a supercomputer from the 1960s, believe it or not. Isn't that weird? So we can all that technology, but we don't have the technology to defeat cancer. Isn't that weird? We don't have the technology to defeat the common cold, right? How can we be so technologically advanced but not be able to fight a little virus or a bug or a cancer? It's weird. It's always been weird to me. Abby 97, doing really good. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Amber, hello. How are you, Amber? Hopefully you're feeling good. It's 10:50 here in LA. It's 11 now, right? Because it's 11 here in Phoenix. And so right now, Phoenix and LA is the same time until you guys switch at some point. Um, so I was right about Kelly McGillis. Kelly McGillis, yeah. She was like a one-hit wonder. That's the only time I remember her in a movie. And she's definitely not doing movies anymore. Just Me says Goonies. I love Goonies. I love Gremlins. Don't feed them after midnight. Okay, so I only have 1 more hour to eat. You can't feed me after midnight because bad things happen, like a little gremlin. Porky's. Porky was a good movie. North Shore. I don't remember North Shore, but I remember Lost Boys. That's for sure. I was watching Lost Boys a couple weeks ago. I love that movie. License to Drive, the stuff, awesome. Mark Gonzalez says it's 11:50 in Denver, Colorado, snowing and freezing here. Can't relate. It was like 90 some degrees today. It was hot. Just Me says The Last Dragon, Bruce Lee. J Love says I was just checking earlier if you had went live and maybe you had missed it. Then I got a notification of you going live. I love when you go live. I don't feel so lonely going through my recovery. J Love, you're not alone. Keep fighting, keep battling. Make sure you stay connected, to this channel. And half the people in here are in recovery. So you're definitely not alone. A lot of people here understand you. And even though I never went through recovery, I feel that compassion and empathy for you. Okay, so keep your head up. You're never alone. So thank you for looking out for lives, and thank you for joining the conversation and sharing a little bit about yourself, being vulnerable, and sharing a little bit about yourself. Because again, a lot of that could a lot of people here can relate to that, right? They understand where you're coming from. So you're just one of the brave ones that can say, I don't like being alone. So J Love says, I pretty much lost all my friends when I got sober on Suboxone. Are they really your friends though? Right? Probably not, or at least those aren't the friends you want in your life. Carol, my favorite channel. Awesome. Thank you, Carol. I appreciate you. Stay safe out there. And I'm glad this is your favorite channel. I appreciate you. Enjoy your modelo. Just Me says Beat Street. I remember Beat Street. That was cool. What was his name? Was it Juan or who got killed by the bus or I forgot I can't remember the train or something happened on the train, right? They're fighting on the train. Uh, breaking, yeah, basically that's how I learned to break dance watching those movies. Destiny Pittman is from Mississippi. If you're from Tupelo, Mississippi, you are awesome, Destiny. Appreciate you checking in all the way from Mississippi. Abby 97 Art, you got my comment. I don't know what's wrong. Says it's too long to be sent. Um, I'm not sure. I'm not sure why. I've never seen that. So just keep commenting. It'll go through. Eileen Ronquillo from the Philippines says, Magandang Gabi is buenas noches and Magandang Umaga is buenos dias. Awesome. Cool. You guys are learning Tagalog right now. Okay. Tagalog is the Filipino language, right? So Eileen Ronquillo is teaching us Tagalog. So Mangandang Gabi is good night, buenas noches, and Mangandang Umaga is good morning. Cool. I feel like my multilingual, right? English, Spanish, and now Tagalog. Carlotta, when Prince sang Purple Rain at the Super Bowl, it rained. I can see that over and over. Never rained before. Wow. Interesting. Bryce Gardner's in Castle Rock, Washington. Cool. Aries Love says good night. Phoenix community, Lost in Phoenix community. Have a long night, long day tomorrow. Have a blessed weekend. Aries Love, thank you for checking in. I appreciate you. You have a good night, rest, and have a great weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Okay, enjoy your weekend. I'll be going live, so maybe hopefully you have time to join us this weekend. Tom 132. No update on Lulu. Have not seen her. Abby 97. Art. I have a family member, 27 years old. He is stuck on methamphetamine. When he was when he has a meltdown, he starts yelling, throwing stuff, etc. Yeah, that's normal behavior for somebody high on meth. Unfortunately, they get all this energy and they get this strength and their eyes open up wide. They don't blink, and they're just all over the place. They can become very paranoid, like somebody's after them. So they're kind of dangerous with meth, right? Um, so prayers for your family member to get well soon, Abby. Amber says, sending love and praying you all are my rock. So keep getting well, Amber. Appreciate you logging in. Mark Gonzalez, 1150 in Denver, Colorado. Snowing and freezing. Gosh, that's not good. Victoria something. I was about to say your name and it flipped. Hate it when it does that. Victoria Myaston. Hello. Olivia Rodriguez is in Ventura, California. Hello, Olivia. Eileen Ronquillo. Yeah, Rodrigo Duterte, when he's still our president, stoners hide from their cave. And now that we have a new administration, as a teacher, I myself noticed that there are students who lost their way. Not good. Maybe the former president, Rodrigo Duterte, was kind of deterring young people from using drugs, right? Maybe. Um, Ethel, hello from New York City. Thank you for staying up late. Gosh, it's like 1 p.m. over there, 1 a.m. over there. Ethel, Eileen Ronquillo, by the way, I love our new president. He is also an effective leader. Awesome. Danilia Levas, you're welcome. Don Hosky, I watched your interview with Efren. He's pretty hilarious considering his current unfortunate circumstances. Hopefully, he's doing well. Efren was arrested about 2 weeks after that interview, or a week later after the interview, probably like a week, yeah, a week to 2 weeks. Hopefully, he's better. He seems like a really good guy, right? Really nice, very respectful to me, very respectful. That's one thing that when I interview people, they're very respectful to me, and I really appreciate that. I think they see me, like as an older figure, mature mentor, father figure, just somebody that they can respect, right? No nonsense. And so that's why they seem very respectful, and I really appreciate that. At least most of them. There's some knuckleheads that don't get it, but the majority of them, and he was one of them. That he's one that stood out. He seemed very respectful, very listened to what I was saying, very courteous, and yeah. So hopefully I see him again and under better circumstances. Mexican in Korea, hello. Rosie Romero, you're actually really handsome. Thank you. I showered today. I showered. I brushed my tooth. I put lotion on. I like the whole 9 yards today. So I think that's what it is. It's probably the lighting too. Shorty, good evening. What have I missed? How long have you been live, Art? I've been live for 48 minutes and 27, 28, 29 seconds now. Shorty, thank you for joining us. I appreciate you. You probably had this comment like 10 minutes ago, but I'm going through the long list of comments. So thanks for joining us. It's 11:10 here in Arizona, and I know you're in here in Arizona, but you haven't missed a whole lot. I'm just interacting with people, just reading comments, really not announcing anything. I was just bored actually. And I know you're a night owl, so thanks for joining, Shorty. Appreciate you. The Godfather saga. The Godfather. In my humble opinion, the best movie ever is Godfather #1. So it's like a masterpiece. The way they wrote it, the actors, the acting, the music, they seem very authentic to me. They're never gonna make another movie like that ever, right? Love it. Bryce Gardner, how many Navajo people on the streets? I haven't taken account of how many Navajo people or Native folks out there on the streets, but um, I'm sure there's plenty, just like plenty of Hispanics, plenty of Black people, plenty of white people. Addiction does not discriminate, unfortunately, right? Um, yeah, I wish addiction discriminated against humans. The Goonies was filmed in Astoria, Oregon. The Goonies, um, as you guys know, I'm very nostalgic, and the home, the Goonies house right on that hill is still there. So really cool. J Love, you're welcome. Appreciate you. Philip Castro. Philip with the coolest last name ever. I still can't get over you asking Miggs if his arm was stuck. I think I said glued, right? Is your arm glued? Or I might have said stuck. I apologize, but yeah, it seemed like his arm was glued, definitely stuck to Carla. It kind of upset me, like that he didn't listen to me. That's how stubborn he is, you know. Sometimes he won't listen. So ugh, be patient, be calm. It's okay. Mario Arango, is there any other channels that inspired you to start doing these street interviews? Uh, I wasn't really on YouTube being inspired by anybody. I just, I was watching, if I was on YouTube 2.5 years ago, I was watching metal detecting channels. I was watching history channels, World War II channels, stuff like that. Um, and then just here in Phoenix, just seeing, everything, the madness that was happening back then, I became very curious, and I decided uh, you know, to document basically what I was seeing. Salamat po, Chuck Ensko. Have a great weekend, Art. Good night, my friend. Awesome, Chuck. Thank you for checking in with us. Thank you for commenting, hanging out with us for a little bit. You have a great night. Stay safe. Have a great weekend. I appreciate you. Abby 97, thank you. Yeah, you're welcome. Appreciate you sharing, being a little vulnerable and sharing what's happening with your family member. Prayers for your family member that they get on the right path very, very soon. Keep your head up. Joseph Garcia says, I'm 5 years sober, and this channel has become a part of my support in staying sober. Life has so much more to offer without having to depend on a bottle of pills just to get through the day. Joseph Garcia, amen, brother. So it takes a lot of courage to stand up and say that, self affirmation, right? That's what you have to tell yourself every single day, to keep fighting, keep pushing, keep grinding away to remain in sobriety. And if you have to have support from this channel, from that channel, from whatever resource you need to keep you down on that path, right, for today, for tomorrow, next week, next month, next year, and on and on and on, that's what you need to do, right? Because sobriety is not a destination, it's a journey. It's like a lifelong journey. It's going to keep going and going and going. And you're the one you're the force behind that. We just happen to we're on your journey as support, and I greatly appreciate you. So thank you. Ethel says it's 2 a.m. in New York. Ethel, when you're tired tomorrow, you can't blame us. Okay, you can't blame us. But I appreciate you sacrificing some of your sleep, Ethel, to hang out with people in Phoenix. Or there's people all over the place, actually. Uh, it's awesome. Uh, Laura, hello. Hello to you. Thank you for joining, Laura. Appreciate you. Fabiola Guzman, hello. Came across your page. I've been getting to find my friend Jazz. She's stuck on blues, and last thing I knew, she went to Arizona. Prayers for your friend Jazz. It's unfortunate that she's coming to the belly of the beast, right? The epicenter of this madness. Not good, because they're super cheap and readily available here. So her family, your friends, you guys should find her, locate her, grab her, and take her back to wherever she's from. And because here, it's really hard to get well here because you can go to any corner and you buy them for 50 cents, a dollar. If you're really pretty, you're gonna get them for free. So prayers for your friend Jazz Fabiola Guzman. Abby, where can I contact you? Art would love to talk to you. So I have an email, gang. Email is lost in Phoenix yt@gmail.com. So that's my email. You guys are welcome to contact me. I get receive a lot of emails, so sometimes I can't get back in a timely fashion because I get so many communications from on all social media. Um, it's really hard to um, get back right away. So be patient, and you'll most likely hear from me. So anybody can email me too. I'm also on Snapchat. Um, Gosh, what is it? Lost in Phoenix? I think I'm Lost in Phoenix on there too. Lost in Phoenix there, on Instagram, on Facebook. I'm Art Castro on there. So I'm kind of everywhere. So you guys are welcome to contact me because it's important to stay connected. And a lot of times you guys want to share stories, right? Because you're in recovery, your family's in recovery, your son is in recovery, your wife, your daughter's in recovery. So you guys want to have those conversations, and I think that's important because that's part of your therapy. That's part of your, seeking support. So I welcome your communication or dialogue. Josie Faber, Art, you're respectful to the people you interview, and I think that's why they generally show respect back to you. Yeah, absolutely. I think you you treat people the way you want to be treated, and vice versa, right? So if they see that I'm trying to help them, then they appreciate that. They like when I give them a card because oh, you're giving me your cell phone. A few people have asked me, "This is your cell phone?" Like, yeah, I only have one phone. I don't have that many pockets. I have one, so I have one phone. That's my personal phone, and I'm giving you my phone number for you to contact me because I believe in you. I have faith in you, and you can no longer say that nobody's willing to help you, right? Because I'm willing to help you, but you have to help yourself. J Love says, "You brush your tooth like you just have one." The tooth. Jasmine Polanco, I really like the movie Casino. I love the movie Casino because it's very, uh, I mean, there's some theatrical liberties with the storyline, but it's pretty much on point as far as what they're saying, like historically. Uh, and that I find that very interesting. I love like timepieces, like stories from a certain era, right? The 70s, 60s, whatever. As long as it's made accurately, I love it because it's like stepping in time machine and going back and watching the story. So I love it too. Casino. Eileen Ronquillo in the Philippines says, since it's Saturday, still Friday here, believe it or not, I don't have any work today. I enjoy watching you and the persons on the comment section. I can feel the respect and care to those that try to open up a bit emotions. God bless us all, guys. Absolutely. Eileen, thank you. Appreciate you. Part two, Vito Corleone. Chris Gray, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. Any update on Face? No update on Face. America First. I said glued. See, I thought I said glued. Um, I think I gave him the letter, right? I gave him the letter, and he was like, he had her in a headlock. And he's trying to, open up the letter. I'm like, dude, like, right? If you moved your arm off her shoulder, you can. I felt. Um, It felt awkward, you know, that little moment there, like very awkward. Shorty says, "Art, do you like lowriders? Guadalupe Car Show Sunday." Uh, I I can appreciate lowriders and the little bikes and stuff, right? Because when I was a kid, I thought that was cool, right? I thought that was really cool. A '64 Impala. A lot of time and effort goes into a lot of money goes into lowriders, so I can appreciate that culture. I love muscle cars. I love 68, 69 Pontiac Firebird, 68 Mustang, Ford Mustang, Camaros from the 60s, 70s. I love those cars, right? Because they're just so powerful, so fast, and loud. And lowriders are more like show cars, like yeah, I think they're cool though because they're cars. They're part of America's history, and I love the care and love that people put into their vehicles, right? That represents them and their community. So I think that's cool. I probably won't go because I'll be busy on Sunday, but maybe I'll get a car show like on a Saturday or a Friday in the future. Santina Di Paola. That's a cool name. Any update on Omar with the tumor? I haven't seen him. Hopefully he's doing better. Omar, he had that big old like ball back here, right? Hopefully he's doing better. Sandra with the coolest name ever. Sandra Castro is in Lake Elsinore, California. Awesome. Thanks for logging in all the way in Lake Elsinore. Mark Los. Shout out to the AM Views earliest view award. It goes out to, I guess, I don't know, would it be, I don't know. I don't know how we would say that, but yeah, 2 a.m. in New York for Ethel. She gets the early no sleep award tonight. Jasmine Polanco, another Indiana Jones. How old is Harrison Ford? One thing that trips me out is these actors. Like, dude, you're like Sylvester Stallone. He's like 75, 80. Like, dude, like how many more movies, how many more Creeds and Rockies do you need, man? Just retire, dude. Like, enjoy your retirement. Like, what, Um, I don't know. If they were to make a Godfather right now, I wouldn't watch it because I can only watch 3 and that's it. Like the story it's repetitive, it sucks. They're just kind of trying to make money after that. It's not really about the story, it's about making money. And yeah, so I'm not a big fan of like a big old series. As in, um Monique is safe at home. Thank you. Awesome. Don't know which Monique, but I'm glad that Monique is safe at home. Bryce Gardner, what about UFOs? What about them? I've never seen one. If I saw one, I would. That'd be a trip. Speaking of trip, Shorty says, "Art, how was your trip? I bet Phoebe missed you. It was really cool. I was very busy. I didn't sleep a lot. Very very busy. So I'm not a big coffee drinker, but when I fly for work, that's I drink coffee every day. I drink coffee when I wake up. I drink coffee when I get to the office. I drink coffee during the meetings. I drink coffee after meetings, and then when I get to the hotel room, I'm all coffeeed up that I only sleep like 2 or 3, 4 hours, not really all night long. So, and then I wake up early because I don't want to, not get up. So, yeah, Valley Girl Vato. Awesome. Thank you for help bringing awareness to this issue. I lived in Chandler, AZ my whole life and have never seen anything like this issue in my 40 years here. Thank you for all you do. Thank you, Valley Girl V, for your comment. Yeah, it's It's getting bad. It's gonna get bad. It's gonna get worse. Not gonna get better. Mind my word. Remember what I said 2.5 years ago when I started this. People ask me this, like, have things gotten better since you started? No, they've gotten worse. They're gonna continue to get worse because really nobody's really dealing with it. Jasmine Polanco says your Snapchat stories of your dog are too cute. Yeah, Phoebe, she's a keeper. Colton Grundy, Art, have you ever picked up one of these lizards? We are all men. We all have needs. Colton Grundy. So you're new here. I can definitely tell by your name and by the question you asked, because we don't really refer to people as lizards, right? I know what you're saying. So lizards, people. That's a disparaging remark for a lady of the streets, right? A prostitute, lady that sells herself. So I don't refer to them like that. That's not nice. It's not cool. And I've never picked one up because I don't need to. I'm not one of those type of idiots that needs to do that. I have it like that I don't need to do that. I don't have to pay for that. So only knuckleheads or idiots, losers would have to do that. You probably have to be a disgusting person to do that as well. Okay, so um, don't go to timeout, Colton. Goodfellas, Henry Hill on Goodfellas, right? So again, Goodfellas, another true story, right? Um, I think when it comes to like mob movies, right, loosely based on true stories, true events, I think those guys kind of fluff up a lot of stuff, right, just to kind of sell a script, sell a movie. But certainly there's a lot of credibility to be lent to those because the FBI can corroborate a lot of it, right? The DA and a lot of these guys have been arrested, so there is corroboration through historical. If you just have to just search for it, some of the things that these people did, like Henry Hill, he was an associate of the mafia, the mob, and he hung out with them, and he saw a lot of stuff. He did a lot of stuff, and he turned rat and ratted him out. So interesting movie, Goodfellas. Ray Liotta, he's always in all those movies, and he passed away. Rest in peace, Ray Liotta. A Mexican in Korea, there's so much negativity on YouTube. How do you navigate that and stay positive? You have to ignore the dummies. You have to ignore the dummies that ask silly questions on here, ask silly questions on comments. Just have to try to be positive. Sometimes I'll let them have it, but I try not to because it's not it's a waste of energy sometimes. Shorty says, Art, I had a bat fly in my apartment last night. 24 hours later, I finally got him out. I had named him Henry. Scared the bejesus out of me, for real, for real. A bat fly. What the hell's a bat fly? It's like a big bat or a big fly. I'm glad it's out of your apartment, Shorty. Like, geez, like Angela Garcia, I finally caught you live. Hope all is well for you and your family. Also want to say thank you for all that you do. Thank you, Angela. I appreciate you logging in late. It's 11:31 here in Phoenix. Thank you. I appreciate you. You're so kind. Abby says my ex, the father of my 3-year-old daughter, has cheated on me with a lady on the streets. I don't judge them, but he has told me he regrets losing me. It's too late. I know I deserve to find true love. Abby, yeah, it's unfortunate. Get you a good guy. Uh, people make bad decisions, and hopefully people can learn and move on. Colton Grundy's he's back. He says, from my experience, prostitutes were and are a lot cheaper than girlfriends or my ex-wife. Um, that's your experience, dude. That's you. But not believe it or not, not all men go to those levels. Believe it or not, I know that for a fact because I know a lot of guys that just don't. I never have. Why would I pay for sex? That's weird. I find that weird. Like, I've never been to um, a gentleman's club, right, where they take off their stuff and you have to, tip them and all that. That doesn't interest me at all. Why would I give somebody money to take off their what you call it? You can't touch them, can't do anything. Like that's dumb. That's all dumb. I think those are guys with like low self esteem, low self worth, or maybe they just have too much time, too much money. I don't know. Either way, that's not me. I don't have a lot of time. I don't have a lot of money. I don't need to do none of that. So really weird. Sandro Castro, my nephew's in Phoenix. He was on the streets. As of right now, he's in rehab, praying he gets better. Sandro Castro, yeah. Prayers uh, for your gosh, nephew. Like it updated and I lost your Goodfellas is a classic. Brenda, you like how you're like me. You know all these little phrases from movies. Brenda, Paulie might have moved slow, but it was only because Paulie didn't have to move for anybody. Ooh, Paul Sorvino. Yeah, his daughter is actress Myra Sorvino, I believe. Ray Liotta passed away. Paul passed away. Yeah. Fabiola Guzman, have a good night. Thank you. I appreciate you. A bat flew in my apartment. I've been here all my life in Arizona and I've never seen a bat ever. Not a trip. And one flies into your apartment. Man, you got him out though. You lean wages. Couldn't imagine paying for sex. Don't pay for it. You lean. Don't pay for it. It's not. Liz is in Las Vegas. Thank you, Liz. Appreciate you logging in. Jose Reyes says, I'm out 602 family. I'm falling asleep. Good night, everyone. Have a good night, Jose. Thank you. Thank you for staying up late. Appreciate you. Christina Cara, have a blessed day. It was great catching a bit of your live. Nicole's got cheerleading competition, so I'm about to drive to Newcastle. Christine Cara, awesome. Thank you for logging in, Christine. Say hi to Nicole. And Christine and Nicole are in Scotland, long, far, far, far away. Yuleen wages, it's 2:36 a.m. Where Yuleen is at 2:36. Damn, it's 11:36 here. I don't know if I'd be up at 2:36. I caught up to all the chats. Wow. Eugene is in Kentucky, the bluegrass state. Valley Girl says, "I'm glad I finally made it to live." Yeah, thank you for checking in. This is late at night. This is the latest I've ever started a live session ever. Funny. What was for dinner? I had a fillet of fish, steamed. It was good. No vegetables, rice. It was good. I'm not hungry. Even though you guys have been talking about food, I'm good. Linda Orgel, have a good night. Appreciate you checking in. You're awesome. Sandra Castro, thank you. I appreciate you. So what's up, gang? What are you guys gonna do this weekend? Anybody doing anything fun? Any birthdays coming up? Anything fun? April. I got a lot of stuff to do. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna get a haircut. My hair is getting long. I don't. Yeah, I need to get a haircut. Abby is taking her daughter to the mall. That's awesome. Shorty says last year a bat almost flew in, but we caught. It's illegal to harm or kill them here. They have rabies. Again, I've never seen a bat in Arizona. It's so odd, right? But yeah, stay safe. Don't let them bite you, Shorty. Louis 25 is going to be working and relaxing. Louis, good job working. Gotta pay the bills. Yes, Ryan Garcia versus Tank Davis tomorrow. So be watching that. I'm going for Ryan. He has that fast hook, but Tank Davis has power in both arm, in both hands, and Richard. Oh my goodness, uh, Garcia has. I think he has bad defense. He gets too overconfident, too cocky, and he leaves his chin up because he's tall. And boom, he gets caught. He's been knocked down before, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. Amanda is gonna hike in Mount Laguna, wherever that's at. Enjoy your hike. Hiking is awesome. I should go hiking tomorrow. Colton Grundy, you get timed out for asking serious questions. There's just some questions that we kind of don't really. You're asking me if I've ever paid for a prostitute. That's not a serious question, dude. That's kind of stupid question. Um, so Tasha Juarez, thank you. I'm good, thank you. Thank you for checking in. Tasha Juarez, I'm doing really good. Hanging out the 101 lovely people, and enjoying my Friday, that's for sure. So, Jasmine, what's my favorite pastime? I like hiking a lot. I like hiking. Hiking is really cool. The gym, haven't been in the gym in a long time, but I should go tomorrow. I keep putting it off, but I should go. What's your guys' favorite pastime? Okay, so here's my favorite pastime. Okay. Bryce Gardner says Clint Eastwood still direct movies. He is 92. God bless you if you're 92 years old and you're still working. God bless you. Clint Eastwood is an icon. He's a legend. He's amazing. I love that dude. Happy birthday on the 24th, Bryce. Yulene Wages, congrats on 1 million. Who won $1 million? No, I flipped to 100,000 subscribers. Not quite a million, but almost. No update on Jessica. Amanda loves to exercise. Amanda is fit. Amanda loves to exercise. Amanda loves staying healthy. She loves running, flexing her arm, and I don't know what that other. I think that's a mountain that you climb. Awesome. Abby 97 is a jogger. That's her pastime. That's great. Jogging is great. Jasmine Polanco likes mini hikes and watching movies. What genre or movies, Jasmine? Tasha Juarez loves crafting. That's her pastime, crafting. Um, there's some crafting that's really cool. Maribel Torres likes barbecuing with the kids on a lake. That is so cool. Awesome. Stephanie McHenry, it's thunder over Louisville. I'll be keeping my grand princess and cookie. Awesome. Brenda, gym and judo. Man, don't mess with Brenda. She'll karate chop you. If Brenda had a logo, this would be it right here. Yulene Wages pastime is camping. Awesome. Shorty, thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah. F- um, I hit 100,000 last night when the plane landed. We're sitting on the tarmac to walk off the plane, and I flipped the phone, and boom, it's at 100,000. So I took a screenshot before it updated to 101, 102. Um, 100,001. So I that's really cool. Thank you guys for subscribing and helping us get there. Stephanie McHenry, awesome. Jasmine Polanco, you have a good night. Appreciate you. Stay safe and sweet dreams. Marlene Ariano, shorty. If with the B I get scared, a bat I can't imagine. However, I can't stop laughing. Yeah, that would suck. A bee in your place, in your house or apartment. Ugh. W. Herrera, you should come to San Francisco Tenderloin District where I am. Awesome. Stephanie McHenry's favorite pastime is cooking and cleaning. Wow. What else, gang? You guys are quiet tonight. So here's what I think is happening. You guys have your phone. You guys are laying down in bed. You guys have your phone like sideways, and some of you guys there's 101 people logged in, but some like 50 you guys have your eyes closed, right? Because it's 11:45 in Phoenix, but it's 12, it's 1, it's 2. And if you're like in across the world, it's Saturday already. So it's um, Laura says hiking and growing hydroponic plants. What type of hydroponic plants there, Laura? Bryce Gardner says I need to go running and go hiking. I'm right there with you. I definitely need to clean out the pipes and go build up my lungs. Lynn Hill getting sleepy. A Mexican in Korea is cleaning the house. Awesome. Laura says herbs and houseplants. That's so cool. I wonder what about like vegetables, like hydroponic plants, like tomatoes, indoor stuff like that. That'd be really cool. I should look into that. Carlotta De La Rosa going to Cirque du Soleil shows with my granddaughter. Awesome. Enjoy your time there, Carlotta. Appreciate you. Have fun. Mario Arango is 6 months clean. Mario, make it 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. Keep going, Mario. Thank you for sharing. Congratulations on your 6 months of sobriety. Mario Arango, thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for your support. Brenda says, I've been up late watching the new series on Showtime called Waco, The Aftermath, and the Yellow Jackets. I'm holding off on watching a series. I don't want to start a series right now because sometimes I feel like when I'm watching like a series, like a show, I get stuck and I have to watch a show and it interferes with everything else I'm trying to do. So no shows right now. I'm showless. Shorty is gonna clock out. You have a good night, Shorty. Appreciate you logging in so late. Stay safe and have a great weekend. Elita Baca says cleaning, crafting, and kids time with 5-year-olds and 6-month-old, both boys. Man, you got your hand full, Elita. W. Herrera, and there's a lot of politics going on over the safety of the city. There's news stories every night on the crime and homelessness and addiction in San Francisco. You guys are voting for the wrong politicians. They're destroying your city and your state. Shorty's favorite thing to do or pastime is playing monster trucks with grandson and relaxing to her music. Awesome, Shorty. Enjoy your pastime. Tony Biz says, I quit my job today. Now I bud. Okay. Yeah. Hopefully you got a new job, Tony. Shorty, have a good night. America first. Don't California, Arizona. 89 people. Oh, we were at like 120 people, and now we're at 88. It was at 90, 88. So you guys are crashing out on. You guys are quiet. What else? What else can I tell you guys? Um, yeah, I really don't know what I'll be doing tomorrow. I'll be watching the fight. That's for sure. Can't wait for that. I'm excited about that. Haven't seen I haven't seen a Ryan fight in a long time. Ruby, who's gonna win the fight? Garcia or Davis? Yulene wages going to the flea market tomorrow. Daniel from Texas has been waiting for the fight forever. Well, tomorrow's the day. Ruby Garcia says Garcia. Awesome. Philip, Art, where are you from? I grew up in Phoenix. I went to Alhambra High School here in Phoenix. So Sandra Castro. Sandra has the coolest name in here. Well, there's Philip Castro and there's Sandra Castro. If you guys are a couple, if you guys are married, that's gonna be, I don't want to say weird, but it's like it's never happened before. Where you have a wife and a husband commenting on the same. At least I've never seen it on my channel. So uh Sandra says this is my first live. So thank you, Sandra, for joining the live session. Appreciate you. Yeah, definitely. Yulene says welcome. So so yeah, definitely welcome. Appreciate you. Elita Baca says long time watcher, but my first live chat. Awesome. Well, I'm glad you got to, I'm glad you got to hang out in a live session. Um, I'm thinking about eventually doing, maybe this weekend I'll do like during the day, right? Because I'm always doing live sessions like at night, like 6 p.m., 7 p.m., 8 p.m. And tonight was like at 10:30 or whatever. But what if I did it at like during the day, right? Because that way, I think if I did it during the day, I'd have like a lot of international people or from other countries. So we'll see. We shall see. Jacob, do interviews at night for a change. I have. I've done a lot of interviews at night. During the summer, it gets really hot during the day, like 110, 100, 105, 110, 115. That's too hot to be out in the daytime, like interviewing people. Like people probably don't want to talk. They want to stay in the shade and drink their soda with ice. And so I'll wait for the sun to go down and I'll, use. So I have a lot of night chats. So a lot of night interviews. Sandra Castro and Philip Castro are not a couple. Just so you guys know, okay? Just so we all know. It's because I saw your names right here. You guys both commented like right next to each other. So I'm like thinking Philip is over here on the couch and Sandra's over here on the couch, right at home, and they're hanging out. Conservative Umi, hello. Thank you for logging in all late. That's awesome. I mean, wouldn't it be cool? So we have 93 people right now. I would say 40% of those 93 people haven't commented, right? There's like people that just never comment. They're like undercover supporters or watchers, they just observe, but they don't participate in it for whatever reason. So it'd be really cool if everybody said hi. Okay. How about if we had 96 people that are logged in right now? You guys all said hi. You guys want to do that? Tony1208 says, I comment every time. I can't keep my mouth shut. Tony, I definitely see your comments, right? So you're always commenting. So yeah, that's funny. Miku, baby girl, hello. Tony, hello. Kitty shot badass, hello. Debbie Thomas, hello. Karen Lauder, hello. Ruby Renova, hello. Cole, Moshi Moshi. Tommy Martinez, Roswell, New Mexico, awesome. Lynn Hill, hello. Leela, too cute. Hi. Tony Biz, Yaate. That's either Navajo or Apache, probably Navajo. Yaate. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not sure. Amanda Gray says, my hands have been busy. Hmm. Sandra Castro, hello. Nana Chrissy, blessed. Hi. Amanda, hi. Angie, hi. Angie Martinez, hi. Daniel from Texas, howdy. Daniel Magañez, I did. LKM152 is in South Africa. So um, Letitia is in South Africa. Thank you for joining all the way across the world, across the Atlantic in South Africa. Very cool. Crystal Lena, hola. Hi. Caden Brundle. What's up, Art? Where are the updates on Migs and Carla? No updates. I haven't seen them. PNW Peeps. Hello. Fernanda Lewis. Hi again. Watching from TO Nation, Tohono O'odham Nation. Awesome, Fernanda. Thank you. In Southern Arizona, yay. Brenda is laughing, chuckling. Laura, hello. Jacob, I think that's Chinese. I think I'm not sure what it says though. I can't read that stuff. Mr. Jeremy McKnight, hello. 101 1013. Is this live? Yes, it's live. Carlotta says, I listen, comment, and answer. Carlotta's like a triple threat. She does it all. Boom. Danielle Magañez, do you do YouTube full time or have another job? I have another job. I have a full time job, like a real job, right? A career, 15 years in the insurance industry. So yeah, Maribel Torres says, "Wow, South Africa." Yeah, it's interesting now when you see people from across the world. Angela Garcia, hello, how are you? Mario Arango is in Boston, Massachusetts. A Mexican in Korea, what do you think of people who just refuse to give their opinions because of fear of offending others? Um, I think it's really unfortunate this day and age with the what's happening in our society. Um, you can't give your opinion because it's going to offend somebody or doesn't align with their beliefs, right? And so people, right, political groups or people or these letters or that group, right, they'll bully you, right? They make you the target, right, because you don't agree with them. So that's really disgusting, that people do that. I think all people are free to have an opinion. uh, Being offended is part of life. Having an opinion is part of life. The American, it's part of being having freedom. You can't muzzle my opinion, right? That's fascist, right? We don't live in 1930s Italy, that fascist, because Italy was a fascist nation. If you didn't agree with what the government was saying, they would lock you up. They really would. So that's the definition of fascism, and that's what the government is doing now with all these little groups. So I have a big opinion on that stuff, but you guys don't want to hear it. Crystal Arellano, is Lizard Hunter also your YouTube? No, it is not. Melissa Perez, hello. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate you. MJ Martinez, a real job. Yeah, a real job that I've been there 15 years. I have a pension, I have a 401k, I draw a good salary. Benefits are excellent. Everything's great. So that's like a real job, right? Because you have so much, you receive so much when you've been somewhere for so long. YouTube, I personally don't consider it a job because I have a passion for it. So when you love something, you're not working, you're enjoying it, right? So big difference. Stephanie McHenry says, I usually don't comment, but tonight I've been chatty and have no idea how to send you a study Bible. Stephanie, on my about page is my UPS box. You're welcome to send it there. Uh, I can't remember where you're at, but yeah, I probably won't be traveling there. So you're always welcome to send it if you're able to. If not, uh, I appreciate you nonetheless. You're awesome. Alita Baca says, you did a good job on pronouncing hello in Navajo. Awesome. Thank you. Conservative Umi said he plans to clean up the zone and offer services. What are your thoughts? Um, I can guarantee you that all they're gonna do is they're gonna clean up that area because the judge said, "Clean, you guys need to clean this area. If not, the guy's gonna be in trouble. You're gonna be fined and whatnot." So they're gonna clean that area. They're gonna say, "Hey, homeless people, you need to get up, take all your stuff, and go leave. You can't come here, right? Because we're under threat from a judge to clean this up, right?" So the judge isn't saying you need to solve homelessness, right? You need to give all those people a place to live. He's not saying that. He just you need to clean up the zone. So they're gonna say, hey, they're gonna send flyers to everybody and say, you need to leave by this date. On this date, you need to have all your stuff gone because we're gonna throw everything away. We're gonna wash everything. We're gonna clean everything up so that we're not, we don't go against the judge's orders. The people are going to get up and leave, walk, go to the park, go to downtown Phoenix, go over here, go over there. So all you're doing is just moving the problem, right? You're you're really not solving the issue. You're just cleaning up that area, but you're mucking up another area. So that's all that's going to happen. LA's been doing it forever. Mexican Korea says, I'm having trouble having a conversation with people nowadays because of it. They just have no opinions. Um, they do have an opinion. They just don't want to say it because they don't want to offend somebody. Oh, did you hear what this person said? Oh my God, especially at work. There are a lot of people that they'd rather not discuss anything because you're going to offend somebody. So um, it's really disgusting. Really, really disgusting that our society is that way. It's weird. Lupita Mendoza, no Zoom call. No Zoom call tonight, but very soon. I really want to do a Zoom call with you guys, but just hang in there, okay? Hang in there with me, Lupita. PNW peeps. Homelessness is out of control up in here in Seattle. Seattle, San Francisco, Portland, Oregon, uh, Chicago. Chicago's uh, is Walmart is closing half of their stores in Chicago. They're leaving. Portland is closing their stores. Um, Walmart is closing their stores in Portland. Okay. Um, and eventually it's going to happen in San Francisco. That it's going to happen in all those cities because the businesses are going to leave. Be like, we can't make a profit. We can't. You got all these people just come in here and acting like animals, the city wants to protect them because of all the silly politics, and you California people are going to want to come here to Arizona, and we're going to say, no, please don't come here. Arizona's full. We don't want your politics, right? And so that's what it is the people in Portland and Seattle and Chicago. It's you guys keep voting for the same idiots. You guys have been voting for the same idiots for decades, right? Nothing changes, right? The people you've been trying to help from back in the 60s, 70s, they're still in the same hole because they keep voting for your silly butt. So please don't come to Arizona. Please, if you're in California, move up to Seattle. If you're in Seattle, move to California. You guys all think alike. And so just please don't come to Arizona. Please. We have our own issues to deal with. Vanessa Campa, what happened to that young girl that had the baby? Um, there is no update. I haven't seen her. Her name is Jessica. She had her baby the last I heard about 3 weeks ago. The baby's name is Isabella. But since then, I don't know what's up with the baby. I don't know what's up with Jessica. I just do not know. Tony 1208 could not hang with us any further, so she's gonna tap out and go to bed. Tony, okay. You get the early to bed award tonight. So have a good night. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate you. Lupita Mendoza, how was your trip? My trip was good. A lot of caffeine, not enough sleep, and I was tired all week. But it was really good, very productive, great meetings, and it was great seeing people, my coworkers from other regions. It was awesome. Vanessa Campa. Okay, thank you. Thank you for the update. Thanks for asking, Vanessa. Appreciate you. 99 people. Amanda says, my son has a life-threatening allergy, and I was told that me asking ingredients of birthday treats is offensive to other parents. My son has a life-threatening allergy, and I was told that me asking ingredients of birthday treats is offensive to other parents. I think those parents are being selfish, right? Uh, and if their children have the same allergy, they would do the exact same thing. So sometimes people just, Amanda, you might need new friends that are understanding, compassionate, and don't give you a hard time of that. You don't want, you're trying to ask for the ingredients of the treats because you don't want your son to get ill, lose his life potentially, right? So um, you should dump those people that get offended. Stay away from them. Bryce Gardner, Osio. That's how we say hello in Cherokee. Awesome, Cherokee Nation. Cool. Lupita Mendoza, that's good. Welcome home. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. It was I got home, I took off my clothes, I brushed a tooth, and I just went straight to bed. I was exhausted. I was so tired. I was tired. Sandra Castro, oh, don't think that way about California. Beautiful state, California. It's just being run very inefficiently, ineffectively, and the citizens of California are paying the cost for that. But unfortunately, you guys keep electing these people. You guys don't change, and you guys just keep electing the same mindset, and that's just digging a big hole for you guys. And the people are awesome. The politicians suck, and the state is beautiful. Is just being wrecked right now, right? So just look at San Francisco, look at Los Angeles, turning into Portland, Seattle, Chicago. So, hmm. Don't get offended though, okay? Don't get offended. Remember, try not to get offended. I'm not trying to offend people. I'm giving you my perspective, right? What I see, what I hear, right, from people that are in California, what I see. So yeah, the issues we have here in Phoenix, yeah, it's bad. It's already bad. It's horrible. I see it every day here, and I wish our politicians had answers, can fix stuff, but they're ineffective. Rachel Key. Hello, Rachel. Brenda, did Phoebe travel with you? No, she did not. I would not. I wouldn't be able to travel with the Phoebe. Nah, she's too needy. Vanessa Campa, thank you very much, Vanessa. You're awesome. Appreciate you. I'm starting to get hungry. Here's a bad thing. I like fish, right? I like seafood, but I'll eat it. I'll get full, but then like 2 hours later, 3 hours later, I'm hungry again because it's not, like solid and like long lasting. So I don't know. Conservative Umi, we do recover. Recovery is possible. Conservative Umi says My sponsor celebrates 2 years today. She used meth through her pregnancy and lost custody. She is now moving into her own apartment with her now 2-year-old with a whole lot of recovery and hope. That's so cool of not sponsor, sponsee, right? Because you're the sponsor, right? Conservative Umi. Congratulations on you on her 2 years of sobriety. Keep it going. Keep that family. May her children be the beneficiaries of her sobriety, right? Instead of going through that cycle, that generational curse. Ruby says, aguachile especial rojo from La Traidita. Ruby is just trying to get me hungry. That's all she's doing. Daniel from Texas is tapping out. Thank you for joining us, Daniel from Texas. Appreciate you. I know it's like 2 hours ahead. You have a good night, Daniel. We'll see you soon, okay? You have a great good night, and we'll talk to you soon. Yulene wages, I recovered. That's awesome, Yulene. That's keep it going, keep it going, keep going. Pay it forward. Sandra, you can't be offended. You can never be offended because you're a Castro. Castros are really resilient. We're tough. We're cool, and we don't get offended most of the time. Victor Gonzalez says, "This is the latest I seen you on here, brother. But then again, I haven't seen your channel in a week." Victor, yeah, this I can't remember if I've been here later, but I started the live pretty late for sure. Yeah, it's funny. I was bored actually, but thanks for joining, Victor. Appreciate you. Stephanie McKenna says, I'm tapping out, but I did look at your address to send you a study Bible. I wanted to a few weeks ago. Thanks for all you do and God bless you. It's 3:10 a.m. Um and I'm going to regret this in the morning probably. Stephanie, thank you very much. You have a good night. Stay safe and I appreciate you, okay? You're awesome. Yulene Wages is tapping out. It's 3:14 a.m. in Kentucky. So she's out of here. Stay safe. Have a good night, Yulene. Appreciate you joining us, spending some time with us. You have a good night. We'll talk soon. Uh, Lupita Mendoza, thank you. Rachel Key, when are you going to do an update on Carlin Miggs? I'm not sure. Maybe when I see them. I'm not sure when I'll see them. Vanessa, what made you want to do these interviews and wanting to help people like this? I just I wanted like information. Wanted to learn about what was going on in the streets. Right, I saw it, but I didn't understand it. Didn't know what it was. I'd never heard of fentanyl, never heard of blues. So I wanted to inform myself. And I said, if I didn't know about it, then can you imagine all the non-cool people that don't know about it? So I wanted to inform, just pass on the knowledge. So Sandra Castro says, we are badasses. That is so cool. We are. We are badasses. Vanessa, you're welcome. Appreciate you asking. You guys are quiet. Lynn Hill says, I didn't know about blues. Lynn, don't worry about it. I didn't know about it 2.5 years ago. You know who needs to know about it though? Is young people. Lynn, make sure all the young people in your life, Lynn, right? Your young um, children, your relatives, family, friends, that they know about it because they're the ones that are more susceptible to these pills. It's really, really scary. So while us adults are more capable or stronger to say no, to not be influenced, we can stay away from stuff like that. There are, unfortunately, there are many youth that don't know how to say no. They're trying to be cool. They're trying to fit in. They're trying to find out who they are, and they're easily influenced. And it just takes one pill to lose your life. So, Marlene Arianos, you have a good night. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate you. W. Herrera says, your channel helps me see where I've been. And I know now from your channel that I'm not alone when it comes to homelessness and addiction and mental illness. I now have housing and everything else under control. I hope the people you interview eventually get the same thing and never give up hope. W. Herrera, yeah, I'm glad you're doing better. I'm glad that you're more stable. Um, this channel is important because it reminds you of where you were, where you don't want to go back to, and you have support with people that have been in your shoes. They've been to where the dark places you've been, and they've survived, they've overcome, and they're still fighting. So that's awesome. Appreciate you. Sandra Castro says, I learned something new when your barber talked about the monthly shot, Vivitrol. Yeah, Sandra, absolutely. It's important for a lot of people to understand that uh, there are things that they can try, Suboxone, Vivitrol shot. There's things that people can do, but they're not ready at that moment, right? So, but eventually, hopefully, they will be. Victor, why do you think Migs, Carla are asked for? Like, why do people ask about them a lot? I think Carla tugs at their heart because she looks so young, right? She's 19. She'll be 20 years old in October, but she has a very youthful looking face, childlike, right? Her mannerisms very childlike, right? She doesn't speak. She's always looking down, very docile. And so people are concerned about her safety, about her well being, and so that they ask on a regular basis, right? So most of my subscribers are adults, right? Are parents, and so they see somebody like that, and they're like, "Oh my God, that could be my daughter. She's old enough to be my daughter," and I understand it. Lynn Hill, I've told my son about your channel. Lynn Hill, what you need to do is get your son's phone, go to YouTube, and then put my channel and subscribe. And then don't tell him. And then what's going to happen is when he's on YouTube, like on his own, um, these videos will just pop up, right? Because if you tell him to do it, he's going to do the opposite. So you need to just go in there and kind of take over his phone and just boom. Um, Stephanie McHenry woke up and she decided to join us again. America First says Carla is really shy. She's very shy. She's an introvert, very introverted. Victor, yeah, thank you. You're welcome. Gypsy, hope I catch a little of the live. Yeah, I've been here for 2 hours. Gosh, started at 10:30 apparently, but yeah, definitely the tail end, right? Because I'm about to tap out too. The tapping has begun. I think it's too late for me to eat. It's already midnight. Gosh, time flies when you're having fun. Victor, what are you planning on having another meeting with Wish I Could Have Attended? Yeah, I will have another meet and greet. I think it'd be fun. So I'll let you guys know when I'm doing that. Brenda, there was talk online about 420 not being really talked about this year because many were opting for blues instead of weed. Shaking my head. Um, I don't smoke weed. I don't like any of that stuff, so it's all the same to me. Gypsy says I'm painting rocks. Y'all have a blessed evening. Well, thank you for checking in, Gypsy. I appreciate you. Have fun with your rocks and stay safe. You're up late painting rocks, right? But thank you for logging in. You're awesome. Savannah Piñones, hello from Buckeye, Arizona. Hello, Savannah. Appreciate you logging on. So anyways, I'm about to log off because I'm getting tired. I'm gonna go brush a tooth and get ready for bed and go cut my hair tomorrow. Um, but you guys have a good night. I appreciate you guys logging on. Okay, I'll probably see you guys either tomorrow or Sunday. So stay blessed. I love every single one of you guys. I appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. You guys are cool. We'll be talking very soon. Have a good night. Rest and bye, everybody.